Hey guys, Fear Strike here with the Gutbuster Army display, preview, showcase, whatever you want to call it. I've completed my Gnoblars and now they can be added to my Gutbuster Army, which was the original goal when I decided to do this project a month or two ago. And now the Gnoblars kind of took a back footing, but I got them done within a week, so I'm very happy, and now I can display my army and show it to you guys in full. So let's maybe start off on the right side with the model I was working on for the last week, one of the models, the scrap launcher. And sorry about the lighting. I know I usually record on my tabletop or in my oven top, if that's what it's called, a cooking top, whatever it's called, I forgot. But now I wanted to have some more natural light, so I displayed it on my painting table. So scrap launcher, it's very fun to paint. Well, some parts were fun to paint, but some weren't, like getting behind the corners and stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You've seen it in the last video. My Ogre Gutbuster Iron Guts, which are still looking blinged out from all the gold they have. And one of my favorite things about them is the green weapons, warp stone kind of weapons that they have. So they're definitely influenced by Chaos and Slaanesh with the purple coloring, and are all about the excess, all about the gluttony and greed, like Grease's Gold Tooth, the ogre character from Ogre Kingdoms. I don't know if he's still viable, but next to them, I was going to say, is my Gnoblars, which don't have a lot of gold on them at all, because they do have gray pelts like that guy, because they're the and there's one with a green mace, warpstone green mace, but they're kind of like runts, you know, little dogs that are kicked around by the ogres. I don't know about the new fluff, but that's what it was back in Ogre Kingdom days. Yeah, so they don't get as much of the gold, just like my grots and well, these guys are called grots too. There's a guy with a chain, ball and chain, but just like the grots in the 40k universes, which I'm planning to do an army on because the new Orc Codex came out. But you know, wouldn't it be fun to do just a grot army? My butchers, my lead butcher with a dinky cauldron. I know. I just converted it with a Gutbuster plate, flipped, and some goblin shields / grot shields now. I have two converted butchers with the hands and faces from the other kind of from the extra parts from the butcher sprue, and some gorgers in the background. Those guys I painted a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago that is, and yeah, they're part of the army too. Next is the Ogre Bulls with their warpstone weapons, and I decided to go with 2 hand weapons each. You might notice some of the hands are kind of held in front. I just wanted to mix it up because a lot of them have their arms to the side, so why not variate it with the, I think I used the Mournfang cavalry arms for some of these guys or something else. And last but not least, the Ogre lead belchers. I'm very happy with this guy in the middle and the guy with the musician, because I had extra dwarven cannon, so they're a bit different from what you get on the sprue. And this guy's from the Iron Blaster. I wanted to do the scrap launcher, so I used the rest of the Iron Blaster to have like a cannon there, his own cannon. I had to put some, you know, ogres or Gutbusters are kind of a hodgepodge, especially the Gnoblars, so they just pick up whatever they find. So thank you for joining me on this journey, Gutbusters. This is another army ticked off. I have some Mournfang Cavalry actually, so I can add that to like another army. But I have a Chaos Army. I have my Lizardmen, which I'm gonna do next year. Chaos Army, spoiler alert, is my next project, or one of the next big projects that I'm gonna do. I also have some dwarves, some Skaven, dispossessed they're called, some Skaven. I think they're still called Skaven. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for joining me in the journey. It's always great to finish an army and display it. And yeah, I can't wait to do more. You know, these models have been sitting in my shelves for like years, and now I finally get them, and oh boy is it rewarding. So if you're watching and you have a project that you wanted to do for ages, I highly recommend putting that paintbrush at least an hour a day. You know, put that paintbrush in. Before you know it, snap a finger, you're done. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments, guys. Justin, shout out to Justin and Nick for the regular comments. You know, it keeps me going. It drives me, helps me, drives me to, you know, finish these armies. Anyways, peace. Fear strike out. I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to take a small break.